Bye, we're off to the zoo.
Good morning, Randall.
Good morning. Where are we off to today?
Your homeland, the zoo.
Well, before we go to the zoo, folks, I've got my breakfast, which is a packet of hula hoops and a full fat, full sugar, maximum flavour, maximum salt Lucozade. Well, welcome to Random and Desperate. Well, today I've always wanted to do this. We are at the Blackpool Zoo. Now, they've just tried to charge us £3 in the car park. What a rip-off. Now, this has cost £22 pre-booked each person to go in Blackpool Zoo. So I always wanted to do this. I think there used to be a dinosaur world there. I'm not too sure there. But the main thing is, it's full of animals to look at. And I wanted you to join us on this little adventure. So that's where we're heading, straight down there to the entrance of the zoo. So I pre-booked this. Yeah. That's not me. Now, during the 2000s, they used to have a dinosaur world at Blackpool Zoo. Now, it used to be the other side of there, which is, I think it's still there, but we're going to investigate it. But you had to pay, if I remember rightly, you had to pay at least an extra £15 just to look at this dinosaur world. It didn't really last too long, but now it's part of the package. So here's the first bits of the dinosaur world. But let's go straight to see the elephants. Sounds like a plan. But look how quiet it is. If you go off season, folks, you get mostly the park to yourself. So where we're going to go now, we're going to head towards the elephants, and then we'll have a quick look around the old, I think it was 2006 that the dinosaur safari opened up in Blackpool. It didn't really go well, or as people had to pay an extra premium to get in, and not a lot of people did it. So what we're going to do now, we're going to head towards the elephants. Look how beautiful that animal is. Wow. Looks like he's got some treats in there. He's trying to get it. They are so gentle animals if you look at them. But if you get the wrong side of them, let's just say you've had it. And I've heard if you go to places like certain places all over the world, you can actually sit with them, ride them. But we live in a civilised country where they don't do profiteering from tourists, only in controlled environments like that. But the pure cost of, like you said, the pure cost of running this place, even just one little bit for the elephant encounter, you're talking thousands to £1,000 a year. So that's why we need to encourage us English people to go to these wonderful places. You don't have to have kids to go here. It's 25 now. Look at that, isn't it beautiful? Wow. Wow. So we're going to get a moment to watch this marvellous animal in all its glory. Beautiful. It's spitting everywhere here. Yeah. Oh, spitting.
His eyes looked the way they looked last night.
A few part of golden nexus. I'm only going to show you a bit of this dinosaur world. I said it's not much cut. The main reason why you're watching this or why we've come here is to look at these marvellous animals. But if you do have kids, it's worth going a little walk round it. So it is a bit dated now, to be honest with you. It needs a bit of TLC. So what we'll do, we'll just have a quick walk round, but I'm not going to film this bit. And I will see you when we see some animals, because that's what you're here for. Look how quiet it is, folks. Absolutely. There's hardly any people here. That's the best thing about coming when it's off season. Wow. Now what we're going to do, we're going to turn right here, and remember that there's 3 parts, so it's like the children's bit here, and then you've got the main part here. But I always like going down here because this is where the original old entrance were. You got the cafe here on the right. Well, that's where we'll head down here. Then what we'll do, we'll follow it round. It's got the hump. Seen all them over there, the family? They're all eating that hay. It's like a tavern, isn't it? No, they're like the chinwag. He must have been kicked out of the tribe. Hey? I know. Got nice 2 big humps there. Wow. Well folks, if you're just looking there, that was the original entrance to Blackpool Zoo, but around 10-20 years ago they changed it and they upgraded it, drew a large donation, and they built the centre which we entered before. But this was the original shop, but they use it now for kids entertainment and school trips. Now it is interesting fact, there used to be some flamingos there, you don't remember, right, and a bit of sprinkler system, but that's gone. He's got a big pecker. Fast asleep. I know, twitching.
Looks like Callie up.
Now look at these. This is a small primate house. Look at these, fast asleep. Wow. Look at them. Oh, they're going to church. Check these out over here. All huddled together in a ball. Yeah. Now folks, I'm actually in here on my own because of that. The gypsy girl thinks that snakes, she's terrified of snakes. Oh, having a cuddle. Oh. Oh, that's good that. There's no snakes in there. Right, this is what we've just seen now is the old bit of the original Blackpool Zoo. But what we're going to do, we're going to carry on down there, and it's a walkway we could walk through because there's some wolves that I definitely want to see. So let's check it out. Now this is a wallaby walkabout. I'll be honest, most of it is too cold. Got one there, but you think they can come straight out here, can't they? Well, that's where we're heading there, where the wolves are. We might be lucky. I've been here quite a few times. I've only seen the wolves, I would say, once. You never know. You never know. So that's where we're heading. Fingers crossed. Peaceful animals. They just don't bother, do they, that way of walking through? Probably just used to it. So that's where they must live over there. And there's just one, I don't know if you can see it, in the bush there. Rover! Rover! But I wonder how many there is, actually, Remember, you've got one there. He looks like a big boy. Very rare I've ever seen wolves because they're always very quiet at night. Look at that. They do look like big dogs, don't they? Wow.
I wonder what little mother do to them.
Beautiful. Let's go on the other side. There he is. He's on the prowl, isn't he?
Splat. It's very similar in size to what they've been hunting out there in the wild, and it is of course a sustainable resource as well. Now in terms of hunting,
demonstration of the day. Now before we do get started, I'm just going to take a single moment of your time please, just to tell you a little bit about an amazing charity that we support here at Blackpool Zoo. Now this charity is called the Habitat Foundation. They work very, very hard to try and protect a different kind of marine mammal. So not a sea lion like you would expect, but instead the Mediterranean monk seal. Now we don't have this animal at Blackpool Zoo, but the reason why we choose to support it is it's currently one of the most endangered marine mammals in Europe. We're expanding the tourism industry on the land where they live and where they breed. We're also polluting the sea where they hunt and where they swim. It means there's only around 400 Mediterranean monk seals now remaining out there in the wild. And we want to do everything we can to try and help them. And that's why we ask each and every one of our visitors to the Sea Lion demonstration, if you do have any spare change today, if you would like to donate to the Habitat Foundation, that's exactly what the two blue spinners down here in front of the glass are for. Even if it is a single penny, it goes such a long way in helping to protect that monk seal. So thank you so much in advance. Okay, well I'll introduce who we've got. So my name's Christian, I'm going to be talking you through our demonstration today. We've got Shona, our sea lion trainer, joined over there by two of our Californian sea lions. So on the left, we've got Lolita, and on the right is Ruby. They're giving us a wave. Now, as I say, we do have sea lions here at Blackpool Zoo. We definitely don't have seals. It is, though, a mistake that we hear quite a lot. So we like to begin by talking you through some differences between these two animals. Now, the first difference is actually their ears. So you can see Shona's pointing out Ruby's ear. It's a little flap of skin on the side of her head, very similar to our own external earlobes. It is very different, though, to a seal's ear. A seal's ear is much, much smaller, just a small hole, sometimes covered by fur. You probably wouldn't be able to notice it. The next difference is much bigger. It is their front flippers. So sea lions have very large flippers. They're about the size of my forearm, from my elbow down to my fingertips. Now once again, this is very different to a seal. A seal's front flippers, once again, are much smaller. They're just about the size of my palm. Seals even have 5 claws as well to help themselves drag along the snow and ice. Of course, they live in the polar regions, but Californian sea lions, as the name suggests, they live along the west coast of North America, where it's much warmer and where they don't need those claws. They will, though, use their front flippers for a variety of other reasons. So they'll use them to clean their whiskers, just like that. They'll also use them to hold their bodies up as they move around. So you can see Ruby can walk, she can climb, she can run, she can even jump up as well, so that you can see just the size of those front flippers in much more detail. Now pay attention to how she's moving along the beach. She uses the size of those front flippers to prop her body up as she moves. Now having much smaller front flippers, it means that seals move very differently. Ruby, how does a seal move? Well, they drag their bellies across the ground, they shuffle their bums along. Those much smaller front flippers means they're not able to hold their bodies up, much like a Californian sea lion can. And that has completed our differences. Let's please give our sea lions a big round of applause. Now next up, we want to show you some amazing sea lion hunting abilities. So Californian sea lions, they are of course a predator out there in the wild. They hunt over 50 different species of fish. Now to demonstrate this for you, we're going to use some enrichment. And today we've actually got these blue hoops. So this is how we encourage our sea lions to express their natural behaviours. Shona's going to throw this hoop towards Lolita. She's going to try her very best to catch it. So she can use her forward-facing eyes, her long flexible neck to judge speed and distance and catch all 4 of those hoops around her neck as well. Well done, Lolita. But of course, out there in the wild, sea lions will not be catching their prey on land. Of course, they'll be doing this in the water. So we want to try and make it a bit more difficult for Lolita to see if she's able to catch these hoops in the water. So it's much more challenging, but I want you to give her a big cheer for everyone that she can catch. Are you ready, Lolita? That's 1. That's 2. Come on, a big cheer. 3. And the last one, that is 4. Well done, Lolita.
They're loving it, aren't they?
She's telling you she'd like a big round of applause. Now, despite their many adaptations, sea lions are not actually at the top of the food chain, and that's because there's an animal out there that's much larger than a Californian sea lion that would like to hunt and eat a sea lion as well. Now, I'm not going to tell you what this animal is, and that is because our sea lions are perfectly capable of demonstrating what animal they think this would be. So Lolita's headed once again off to the water's edge. Pay attention to what she's doing with that front flipper. And we're trying to think of an animal that's bigger than a sea lion that would like to hunt and eat a sea lion as well. If you think you know what it is, I'd like you to shout it out for me after 3. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. What do you reckon, Shona? No, we can do so much better than that. I know a few of you have got it, so we just need a little bit louder. Lolita has her head under the water, so we'll try this again. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that'll do for us. So you might right, everyone, tiger sharks, bull sharks, great white sharks, even killer whales as well are all predators to a Californian sea lion. But Lolita, if there was a shark in the water, well, you'd get yourself onto land as fast as you possibly could. You'd hide yourself away. But unfortunately, sharks are not the only thing that pose a threat to sea lions, and that's because plastic pollution is estimated to kill either 1 marine mammal or seabird every single second out there in the wild. And so for this final part of our demonstration, Ruby's going to show you what she would like you to do with any rubbish that you do have. Shona's going to throw this plastic bottle into the Active Oceans pool. Ruby's going to pick it up. She's going to bring it back up onto the beach. And where do we put our rubbish? Well, we put it in a bin, and even better if it is a recycling bin as well. Well done, Ruby, and if everyone here could please ensure that your rubbish does find its way into a bin today, that you're recycling as and where you can. It goes such a long way, not just in helping to protect sea lions, but actually all marine wildlife in the open ocean as well. Now, unfortunately, that has just about brought us to the end of our demonstration today. However, Lolita and Ruby would like to leave you with one final ability, and that is going to be an incredible front flipper stand or back flipper wave. Beautiful, and I don't know about you guys, but I think Lolita, Ruby and Shona have all done a great job, so I'd like you to please give them one final round of applause. And if you want to wave goodbye, they're waving back to you as well. Thank you so much everyone for joining us this morning. We do hope you have enjoyed the demonstration and that you continue to have an amazing rest of your day here at Blackpool Zoo.
It's not even hours to Aaron's bag anyway.
There's a train, folks. Not seen that in years. Now where we're going to head is to what's called the Children's Farm. So, now what do you think of that sea lion show, folks? Now I'll be honest with you, if you come to here, there's many talks, that is the one you go to, definitely. It's absolutely great fun to watch, but just be careful of them seagulls, because I came in once, let's just say I was christened. So let's go to the Blackpool's Children's Farm. We're going to have a look, because you're stroking things like this. Let's have a look. Look, you got sheep. What are they called? You've got sheep. Hello. Sheep here. Look at this one. Billy goat. Oh, look at these. Guinea pigs. Little guinea pigs here. Now let's have a look at this one. Oh, some more guinea pigs. I used to have a hamster, but that's the only pet I ever had in my single house, in my single apartment. Here we go. Hello. Hello, piggy.
Yes, we were like snoring last night, that noise.
It wasn't. It wasn't. I don't know what they're eating. Here's some goats. And also, Blackpool wouldn't be the same without donkeys. Still hear that pig, can't you?
That's the way I felt last night, next to you.
So folks, it's definitely worth a visit. Definitely worth. So if you have kids, definitely to check this place out. Otters. Right folks, to finish off our trip to Blackpool Zoo, and I hope you enjoyed it by the way, I hope it was fun and I shot as much animals as possible. I have got a double burger and chips, which was £9.25. Chips have gone everywhere. So, let's have a look at a double cheeseburger. Oh no, it's got some red things on. Look at that. Oh, it's not a bad burger in here actually. Good. Right folks, on the burger I always recommend a tiny bit of salt, get salt on the chips and some pepper. Now the only thing they didn't have is full fat Coke here. They have that poison diet stuff, which is terrible for your stomach. So, we'll try the burger. Yeah, nice burger. Burger and chips. But that is one mighty burger. Look at that. No folks, I might go in the gift shop after this. Sorry?
What are you buying me?
The cheapest there possible. So I'll see you in a bit when we have a smooch in the gift shop. Right, thanks folks for watching this little random adventure. I've wanted to do this for absolutely ages, and we came in the winter period and it was nice and quiet to have a look round. Now, which were your favourite bit? My favourite bit is probably the elephants. I really like them, they have a massive trunk. But let me know which one out of all the videos I've shared that you like the most. But definitely come here. If you are in Blackpool, it's only on a bus ride away, or car you're talking 10 minutes. So think about it, it's well worth the trip with your family and any of your guests you join, even on your own. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. And where do you think this is? Let me know in the descriptions below. Right, just having a quick look at the gift shop in Blackpool Zoo. A lot of the usual tourist tat. But what I like round here is these t-shirts. Have a look at these. These are good if you've got kids. Great idea. Great idea. And these key rings are nice. Round here. Wow. I've got all the teddies around here for the kids. Let's have a look. I do want a teddy to finish it off. And what shall I get? Yeah, I'm going to treat myself to something. Let's have a look. Oh, these giraffes look nice. These giraffes. These giraffes. These look okay. Hi, can I have that, please?
You can.
Thank you. Well, there you go, folks. I have got a giraffe. A nice giraffe. What do you think of this? And I'm going to give it to someone. Fairy. Got your little present. A little present. It's a giraffe. There you go. So I'll see you again, Blackpool Zoo. I'll see you again. And I wouldn't be random without filming the toilet seat.